Saturday morning, I tell you what, always an element of surprise. Now, I was just talking to somebody the other day, and I was saying, wow, it must be well over 10 years we've been having this guy on the show, and I would say one of the generals of the UK movement. Yeah, I'm putting it out there, one of the generals. Yeah? Because there's a few generals, but this is one of the consistent generals as well. Let me put that out there as well. Consistent. Because there are a lot of generals, but you're not consistent with it. Let's do this properly. Introduce yourself, my brother.
Done, no. Lethal Bizzle in the building. My brother special. What? My brother, from
How you
early.
mean?
From early, early.
Bruv.
Just.
From them time there,
Them times, bruv.
Till now.
Crazy, bro.
And you know what? Bruv, do you know what? It makes me proud, Like, obviously, we was there from day one.
Yeah.
And to see you now.
I know, it's mad. 2017, bro.
2017, holding it up.
Crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Come on,
man.
so how's this movement been, man? I mean, how do you feel? What
when
kind
I
of
see
vibe?
man like you, it makes me so happy because it reminds me of the journey even more. Because it's like, bro, yes, my brother, good to see you again.
Bruv,
you know
come
what I
on.
mean? It's both still in the game, both looking healthy. You don't know what he's
Bro, I'm nearly 60 now, like due to collect my pension. I'm just putting it out there.
What?
Yeah, but the cocoa butter and the Astral's working for me.
What? Oh my days. Wow. But you know what it is? This music game keeps you young though.
I'm telling you.
Keeps you young.
I'm telling you. I mean, you're like about 23 now.
Yeah,
when
you
I'm
don't know.
30.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
bro.
it is what it is.
Mad.
So what's good? What's this journey been like for you though, Lethal, man?
Bro, it's been good. You know what I mean? I think every time you put a new project out and you see the response, it just gives you a new leaf of life, man.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I've just dropped my new EP, 7 brand new songs, and the response has just been overwhelming, man.
I'm loving it, by the way.
It's just making me like want to do more. You know what I mean? That's what I do it for. You know what I mean? To see the people's response and the feedback, and it's just I haven't heard no negativity. It's weird. Like when you put something out, it's very scary because it's like. Especially like an EP or album, because like your baby in it. So there's going to be critiques, you know what I mean? But the thing about this one is it's almost like there's something for everyone on this record. And I feel where I am in life, I feel like I'm giving a different energy now. And I think people can relate to me in a different way, in an inspirational way, you know what I mean? Where I can tell stories and try and inspire people rather than it just being about me. So yeah, the journey feels beautiful now, man. Just to be able to just make music I want to make and not have the whole politics from, you know what I mean? Like we go through from urban music. So just being your own boss to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it and, just have fun with it. It just feels amazing, man.
You've always been one of those artists, I feel, that I've always been able to just curve around all the negativity within the industry, the bickering amongst other artists and all that. You've always just held your own, held your lane, keeping consistent. What's giving you the motivation to keep it on the right path, as it were?
Yeah, you know what it is? I think me being in the game for over 10 years, being a lot wiser, you know what I mean, having good people around you that can check you when you're acting up. I think that's very important, having good friends who are just going to keep it 100 and be like, nah, fam, I'm not really rating that, or nah, that's not good, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of yes men in this world, you know what I mean? Especially in this industry, who just want to be around you for whatever reason. And I think it's definitely important you have the right people around you. So all those things, and as well as that, just upbringing, coming from, African background and my parents just being who they were with me and just forming me into this person that's hardworking and knowing that anything you want in life, you got to work hard for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, all those things there is just molding me into this person I am today, man.
It's great. I mean, I'm loving the track with you and Deneo, man. That is the one for me right now. Yeah,
it's so
crazy,
sick.
man.
Everyone's got their favourites.
Yeah, I love that tune. I love it. I love it.
And the meaning behind it, it's a celebration. You know what I mean? It's like exactly like we're just celebrating life, man. Being alive, you know what I mean? Just being grateful for everything. And I feel like that track, it nearly never made the EP,
Why is that?
Because I was working on the album and because I was pushing the album back, I was like, I want to put some music out before the album drops. So I was going through the songs and the Deneo one was the last one I made. Like that song's only like maybe less than a month old. And I was like, I'm going to save it for the album. And then we sat down and we was like, nah, this needs to come out now, bro. Like the people need this now. Like
Yeah.
summer's coming. There's a lot of birthdays. There's a lot of weddings. There's a lot of celebrations happening. They need this. And then we all just sat down and was like, all right, say nothing. So I took a song off the EP and replaced it with Celebrate. But I'm glad I did because
Choose bad, man.
everyone's getting
Choose
mad for
bad.
that. So a video I have to get lit down for that one.
Of course.
Jeez.
It's got that same kind of vibe like the Lockdown as well.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
bam,
yeah,
bam, you
yeah,
can drop
yeah.
them back to back. Do you know what I mean? Love it.
Straight
That's going to be the one for the
banger.
clubs. You know what I mean?
100%.
We definitely have to get that on today, man.
Wicked.
So tell me some of the most special places that you've performed over the years. Like one that stands out for you in the last 10 years.
You know what? I done something very recent. The last 2 weeks, I went on Skepta's Band in America tour. Bro, when I mean these Americans are ready for UK artists, bro.
They're on it,
What?
yeah?
Bro, I thought it was a myth. Like, okay, they know who Skepta is. They know who certain people is because obviously the American connection. Bro, I come on the stage. We done Coachella. We performed
Crazy.
I Win. The first time we performed I Win was at Coachella. Bro, he introduced me on the stage. Big reception. We come out, we perform it. The song's like 2 days old. Bruv, the place is going mad. If you look on my Instagram, went to Chicago, introduced me, place going mad, performed, going mad. After this performance, the crowd's going, pow, pow. Bro, we're in Chicago. We've gone to Toronto now. Yo, mate, it's on Bizzle. I've come out again, performed. What, bruv? It's just changed my whole mindset. So now, bro, we're working on doing a North America tour. We're working
Wicked.
on doing an Australia tour. I'm going to Europe. So it just made me realize that wow, it's not just an England thing, it's not just a Europe thing, it's a worldwide thing. So yeah, that experience is definitely giving me a new like energy of life to be like, you know what, we've got another mission now.
Craziest thing that's ever happened at a show?
Probably Wireless. I was on stage. And then one of my, I don't know what tune it was. I think it might have been Festa just dropped. And then one of the barriers just dropped. And about 1,000 people just ran in the pot. And there was a famous picture where I'm on the stage and you see me looking like, what's going on? And I got the blame for it. Like Bizzle's tunes, so hype. People who couldn't get into Wireless had to break down the door. And then you just see my face and loads of people running tunes. So that was hilarious still. That was probably one of the maddest things that's probably happened to me. But it's a good thing though, because the music we make is good. So
Mad.
they got to enjoy the energies as well.
You know what? I don't think I've ever asked you this, you know? Got to ask you this today. Your top 3 MCs in the UK.
Oh, blood. Them questions there.
Yeah, I've got to do it this morning. We can't ask you the same questions that we ask you all the time. They want to know this.
You know what I'm going to say? Can I not put it in order? Can I just say
Don't put it in order then.
All right, I'm going to say it's DWE. Can you not give me 5? Give me 5.
All right, then go with 5 then. Go
All
with
right,
5.
top
So you're going
5.
DWE.
DWE.
But you're not, no one, he's not at the top though.
No, I'm not putting the orders. I'm just going to say my top 5 favorites.
All right, go on.
So,
DWE.
DWE, Kano, Skepta, Wiley, Dizzy Rascal.
That's a good rounded list.
Trust.
That's a
and
good
then I'll
list.
leave it up to you to do the numbers. But you don't have to do it today. But I'm not doing the numbers. But that's my top 5. Trust. I don't know problem.
And we need to put this out there. Someone out of that list is one of the richest. Yeah? Someone on that list is out of the richest.
Trust.
But then I think Lethal's bracket is a different kind of bracket.
Special K, you're trying to get me in trouble, you know. Man trying to get me in trouble out here, you know.
I love it.
K kills
So
me,
hold on
bro.
a minute. You've done Coachella, right? I mean, that's big. How many people are we talking at Coachella? That's like...
Coachella's like, that's like their Glastonbury, innit? So
That's
it's like
just nuts.
It's like
so
20, 50,
over 200,000.
something
Easy.
mad like that.
Easy.
Mad, and like we was DJ Khaled was on after Skepta, so I see him performing. It was a mad
How
experience.
does he even come on after them kind of performances?
you know what I mean?
Did you perform Power as well?
No, I didn't. We just done I Win, but it was mental, bro.
hell, man.
It was mental, and that was the first time we did it.
What's next for festivals over here? I mean, I know you got your own tour
Yeah,
coming
I
up
got
in
my
October.
own tour coming up in October.
Yeah.
I'm doing Reading and Leeds Festival.
Okay, wicked,
I'm doing
wicked,
a festival in Portsmouth with 50 Cent.
Yeah? What's that about? I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, it's called, I think, Munity Festival. It's the end of May. I think 27th of May. It's me,
Right.
50 Cent, a few other people, Chasing Status, a few other people. I think Big Tobes is there. Yeah, a few other UK artists. But yeah, that's looking like it's going to be a mad thing.
So
Try to
listen,
get that in there.
that sounds good.
Trust.
Now, this is the question I wanted to ask you this morning, right? So, the EP's called
You'll never make a million from grime.
Make a million of grime. Is that true?
No, it's not. It's not.
Explain that.
Boy, you don't know from the journey, you know, the trials and tribulations and the politics, you know, for urban music in general, you know, especially from 2001, when we was doing this thing, people were just like, what is this sound? They didn't understand it. They didn't really want to understand it. They thought it was going to come and go. They just thought it was going to be a quick little fix. Bye. Later on, you're going to go back to doing your day job or whatever. And basically, 2017, we're very successful. You know, a lot of us become millionaires now. And it's just a statement to just let those people know who said that back then that we couldn't make a million or we couldn't make a career. It's like a big little fingers up to them. And at the same time, it's an inspirational message for people to know that, yo, you can make a living doing what you love doing, regardless of what people say.
At what point did the powers that be say, do you know what, we have to accept this genre now? Because there was, for a period of time, they wasn't having it.
They wasn't having it.
Yeah.
I think the turning point, me personally, I think because there's been times where someone gets signed and they post a kid and then it doesn't go well, the label drops them. Someone gets signed, where this time I think it was different, where we just done it organically using social media. And I think the turning point for me, personally, I reckon is when German Whip came.
Right.
Because that record, for me, reminded everyone that, yo, we've got our own settings, you know. We don't need to keep making these songs for these corporates and these labels. We can do our thing and go true. So when German Whip came, I was just about to release Festa Skank, and we was like, pause. We need to make a grime rhythm like that natural 140. So we done Rari Workout, and then we pushed Festa Skank for the year after. And then Skepta done That's Not Me. And I was like, okay. And then obviously the shutdown come, and then everyone was making the bangers, and we was like, yo, they're connecting. The Americans are seeing what's going on. They're co-signing, man. And we realized that, yo, all we need to do is do our thing, because everything we do is different to the world. And I think to contribute to the world, if you want to be different, you got to be yourself. And then I think that's when I realized that.
Well, that's interesting, because I think you've kind of changed the perception that Americans have had, or people have had, because they were saying, like, you know, because of the whole slang and language barrier between London slang and the Americans, the music would never take off. Exactly. In America, but obviously you guys are proving different.
Proving that totally different. What I'm saying? Totally different. And you got man them trying to speak like us. Like Drake is like basically like one of the man them now. Like dressing like us, talking like us. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I meet Americans, they're saying certain slangs that we say. It's like they want to be involved now. Like they get it now. But I think you know, in not myself, but I think like the world has always wanted to chase America, and America's always been at the forefront. So even at one point, people from here were rapping in American accents. So I think America always felt superior to the rest of the world, because like everyone wants to be like us, but for the first time, we don't. We don't. We want to be like us. They want to be like us now. They're coming over here. They want to jump on our beats. Like, people don't even realize a lot of like these big hits that Kanye jump on, a lot of these big hits that like Designer. These are UK producers, you know.
That's what I heard, because that track for Designer was for Section Boys.
I'm not sure who it's for, but
anyway.
it's a UK producer. Some of Kanye's latest one, UK producer. So, you know what I mean? We're here, man. We've arrived, man.
They're wrapping us up, you know. You know, we're just getting into it.
Them ones.
They're wrapping us up.
Just getting started,
Yeah,
you know?
So, right, we're going to go into some of the tunes from this EP this morning.
Yes, bruv. It's out now. Go get that.
Plug it.
Out right now. Make sure you get it. You never make a million from Grime, which is definitely not true. So look at the front cover. You see me with the biggest smile on my face. Just like, haha, what are you talking about?
Lethal Bizzle in the building right here on the Universal Show. Always a pleasure. I tell you what, it's been so long, you know.
Bruv.
So long we've been doing
You
this.
done know, but we've got to do it every time.
Do you know what I mean? So could you introduce the track with you in today, this morning celebration?
Yes.
In the Lethal way this morning.
Yo, hear what I'm trying to say, yeah? This is the new one from my EP. This is Celebrate. It could be your birthday. It could just be a nice day. It could be your wedding day. Whatever day it is, just take this song in and have a good day. This is Celebrate with the Neo and Distortion.
Bruv, tell them what show you're on this morning, bro.
Right now, fam, I'm on the Special K show. My brother from long time. Can't tell man nothing. Man's been repping man before anything was hot, anything was popping. Day one, real DJ, still in the game. Man's always touching what? My man looks like he's same age as me, fam. I can't believe the numbers man's pushing. I need to be trying to. You need to give me some of them remedies, cuz.
Yeah, bro. You know how it goes, bro.
Fresh.
Yeah, man. I'll just make sure that the girls them are fresh. That's what it is. You know what I mean?
Chaz.
Yeah, we're getting into it.